Hi, I'm Jon Kirkman. I'm a broadcaster and music journalist based in the UK. Some of you out there know me, some of you don't. If not, nice to meet you for the first time. I'm talking today about this Renaissance. It's the latest in the series of Renaissance releases that Cherry Red have undertaken. They've done a lot of back catalogue work so far, and most of them come in these lovely little clamshell boxes with multi-discs in. This was to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Renaissance, which, when the band started in 1969, this was filmed in 2019. Now, the original band, of course, was led by two former members of the Yardbirds, Keith Relf and Jim McCarty. Jim McCarty actually appears on some of the tracks. So it was a real sort of hark back to the early days. Now, the great thing about this album is that the coverage of the material goes right the way back, hence Jim McCarty is featured on this as a special guest. The nice thing is that former members of Renaissance, who are sadly no longer with us, are actually dedicated on this particular box set. They've notably Keith Relf and, of course, Michael, or Mickey Dunford as I used to know him. And it's a really nice touch. Of course, these days led by Annie Haslam, who herself celebrates 50 years in Renaissance. Annie, an absolute treasure, a very, very good friend of mine. We always have a good giggle when we get together. But she really does have the spirit of Renaissance within her. And she's very, very, very pro out playing live and very involved in the creative side. She designed the artwork that's actually contained in this box set. If you can see there, it's got 4 discs in, 2 DVDs, 2 CDs. These are all paintings that Annie has done. Now, Annie, as you may know, that's one of them. And there's 4 different ones for this. Now, Annie does these paintings. You can get Annie's paintings exclusively from her website, which I think is White Dove. But there you go. There's the current lineup of Renaissance. Been in place for a while now, actually, that lineup. And then, of course, is Annie sat on the throne, as she really should be. She really is a wonderful woman, a very, very talented woman. And as I said, great fun to be around. She's got a wicked sense of humour. There's a couple of shots from the gig, which was recorded and filmed at the Keswick. I keep going to say Keswick, because that's how we probably pronounce it over here. Keswick Theatre in Glenside, which is in Pennsylvania, which of course is where Annie lives. For this tour, they used a string section and a brass section, so you really get the coverage of those earlier songs that sound absolutely magnificent with the real brass and the real strings. And I know you can get that on keyboards now, but it's much better to hear the real thing, and you do on this recording. The stretch of the material is just incredible. Of course, it's covering 50 years, it's got to be. There's another fabulous photo of Annie. She's a darling. I love her to bits. They are a fabulous band live, and I've worked with Renaissance a number of times on various projects, things like Cruise to the Edge, the Moody Blues Cruise, things like that. And it's always a pleasure to work with them. Now, this, of course, has come about because it was a fundraising gig, if you like. You know, one of these fundraisers that you can get online, and when they reach so much, you get so many points, or you get little sort of extras for contributing to it, and all the people's names are listed in here. So if you contributed, thank you for that. You did a great job in allowing all of us to hear and see this. As I said, the dedications to the fallen members of Renaissance are also mentioned in this booklet. I must say that the actual filming is perfect. It really captures the spirit of the whole concert and the whole thing, which was the 50th anniversary tour. She did a short tour in America with this lineup and with the string section and the brass section. It really captures the event, and if you're a Renaissance fan, you're going to love it. I've got to say now, and I will publicly apologise to Annie for pestering the living daylights out of her for years, literally years, for including opening out and Day of the Dreamer, which, if you're a Renaissance fan, you'll know they're both from. In fact, the opening tracks are Song for All Seasons. So, Annie, I publicly apologise for that. I've driven the woman frantic, I think, with those requests. It's on here at long last. And I'm going to be speaking to Annie. Actually, I'm here Where are we? It's a Sunday. I'm speaking to her tomorrow. So look out for the interview with Annie about this, and she'll probably tell me off for pestering her. And she said, now, can you shut up and get on with it? I said, I will. But it really is. It's a wonderful box set. Cherry Red have done a great job with all of the Renaissance back catalogue so far. Well, certainly a great deal of it, stretching right the way back to Prologue. And most of them are in this deluxe format. They come in a clam box, like this clamshell box. And you can get things like Novella, Song for All Seasons, and Turn of the Card. Absolutely wonderfully done. If you want to go and check them out, maybe you've missed some of them, go to the website cherryred.co.uk. Now, when you get on the homepage, you click on the drop-down menu and the search box will appear. Put in Renaissance and you'll get all the Renaissance and Renaissance related, because they've also done Annie's solo album. And there's a couple of solo albums from Annie on there, but the main one, Annie in Wonderland, that's actually on there too. And I must say they've done a great job, both with the packaging and the audio mastering of these particular albums. This is a wonderful live album. You can also get another live album from back in the 70s, which is live at Carnegie Hall. But this, as if you like, a tribute to the whole career pattern and the career curve of Renaissance from 1969, is wonderful. And the added bonus is you get Jim McCarty guesting here. Jim, of course, a founder member of Renaissance alongside Keith Relf. This is a great box set. I'm going to be talking to Annie tomorrow, so I'll get my tin hat, and you'll hear the results of that hopefully on my Patreon website and maybe my ordinary Facebook pages soon. But thanks for watching this. It is a wonderful set, captures the spirit of Renaissance from the last 50 years on 2 DVDs and 2 CDs, and the set list, as you can see, is to die for. It's probably the best set list you could ever imagine for Renaissance. There you go. Available now.